$1,000 Pro Tools license. Like, look at this shit. Guys, look at this. Look at this shit. Pro Tools by Avid. Oh, you could be a Dave Grohl lookalike. Oh, you can play guitar. You can wait for all this. Look at their website. This is where, oh, $25 a month. That's pretty lit, but I just want to buy it. I don't want to rent it from you, Pro Tools. First of all, let's just take a look at the fact that there are 3 versions. One of them is the one that works. One is the one that doesn't. So that's something. Pricing. Pricing on a software page, that's pretty... Hey, look. They reduced it to only $600, which is competitive. But what is this perpetual license with annual upgrade plan? That seems sus. What is the fact that it's $25 a month? That's awesome. I did not know that they were offering that. That's very smart of Avid to basically respond to Adobe by doing a monthly thing. $25 a month, owning Pro Tools, 60 plugins. Get out of here. We already have our plugins. Pro Tools subscriptions. This is where I get sussed. Subscriptions. I want to buy some software. This isn't Spotify, man. I just want to be able to use this shit. Pro Tools software. And monthly or annual subscription license activation requires installer. Plus upgrade plan includes access to new Pro Tools releases, like the ability to do that shit that Ableton's been doing for a decade. Plugin and support plan. Oh man, don't even get me started on Avid's support. It's like, can you imagine what it would be like calling a ghost town? Because like ghosts are on the other line and you know they're there, you could sense them, but you don't ever get to communicate them with directly. That's calling Avid phone support. Pro Tools software, full box version, and iLock. Oh, that should just stop all of us. That is, look at this shit. I have this thing. I have this thing from like 20 years ago when I was a baby. Where is it? This is a perfect example of what an iLock is because I fucking lost it. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It was in this desk. It's the only place it could be. Done some harmonica though. If I had Pro Tools, I could wait freaking 20 minutes to record that and then sit through my whole recording while I exported it to SoundCloud. I don't have it. Oh, there it is. I do have it. This is an iLock, ladies and gentlemen. This was my dad's iLock. It is a thing that tells your computer you own the stuff that you do. It holds licenses to software, all right? And it's a piece of garbage because if you don't have this little shit, you can't use your software and you're out one USB port while you're using your software. So it was an old school copyright protection when apparently that shit was a thing we needed, and Pro Tools is still making us do it. Still making us do it, and eating up a USB port. And let's just point out that most laptops have 2. So I want to use a keyboard in my audio interface. I can't if I'm using Pro Tools. So that's just super. Meanwhile, you buy Ableton and you just like go to About, and it's like, boom. Oh yeah, you got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. So what the hell is up with this annual upgrade plan? Let's just look at it. Pro Tools annual upgrade plan. Oh yeah, Sweetwater is selling them. Oh, interesting. Is the annual upgrade plan a perpetual license? That's what I want to ask. I'm confused about annual upgrade and annual subscription. It's supposed to be an extension. Someone can confirm. I upgraded Pro Tools 11 with $200. Is this an extension of my perpetual license? When Pro Tools 12, I'll have a perpetual license for 12. Is that right? Or is this the same as somebody who just buys the shit outright for $1,000? Oh, you paid $200 for the subscription. That only lasts for a year, and then I guess you got to pay another $200 at the end of the year, unless you update it, and then you have to pay more than that, $300 for a 12-month license with updates and support. The fact that they're saying support is like a bonus is just like, Christ, are you kidding? You're a software company. This is what you do. Oh my goodness. And this is a message board. What is it? Oh, it's Avid's message board. If there's one that I'm on that's worth, so yeah, Pro Tools $1,000. Annual upgrade plan for Pro Tools. Reinstatement. The hell does this mean? This project is for Pro Tools perpetual license customers on V9 or greater, and it's not covered with the upgrade plan. This is just Oh, look, 2 stars. I pretty much had to upgrade to 12 because of compatibility issues. It was a real hassle making the change because it meant changing my Mac OS, which meant upgrading the memory in my laptop. It also seems that I'll be renting Pro Tools now rather than owning it. So far, it works better and I'm happy. Well, great. I'm glad you just make it as pain in the ass as possible. What is it? Buy. What the heck? Perpetual license with annual upgrade. So, oh, I see. You can, and maybe annual upgrade plan means you'll get a free update within a year, but you have a perpetual license to the version you buy, which makes sense. I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, I think free updates make sense considering Pro Tools updates are typically means, you know, welcome to Pro Tools 12. It works on Windows 10. New features like bounce to SoundCloud. It's like, we don't need that. Come on, for freaking $600, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, freeze up CPU. Works. That's your update for version 12. Works. Good. Good. Oh, I love this one. Share tracks and collaborate. Pro Tools, that's the internet. You cannot take credit for the internet. Create even bigger mixes with new support of more stuff. They took restrictions off the software that were there probably since the 90s for no good reason other than they were there. Oh, it works with new and advanced features. Let's find out what the new features are. Oh, I'm stoked. Oh, I'm stoked. What are the new features of Pro Tools 12 that you're asking $600 for? Mix and control groups faster with VCA masters. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So, can't even comment on it. Mixed with confidence. Using 7 advanced metering options. Wow, you got meters, Pro Tools. It's lit. I'm so glad. Get gain reduction metering on every channel. You got meters. We got meters. That's what they're just talking about their meters, which is not anything that affects how your music sounds. This is the thing that tells you when it's loud or not. Oh, this one really gets me going. Experience smoother performance and highly responsive recording and playback with extended disk cache. We use more of your hard drive, which loads entire sessions into RAM. Oh, the disk cache, it loads the whole session into RAM, no matter how large. Except for it absolutely matters how large they are because it's how much RAM you have. So, okay. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, and the perfect encapsulation of what frustrates me about Pro Tools. Rehearse and record with track input monitoring. You can hear yourself. That's what they're saying is the update to Pro Tools 12.5 is that you can hear yourself. That's great. I mean, that's great, right? Like, who doesn't want that for $600? I have a license to Pro Tools 7 and 6. I bought those things back in the day because they were worth it. And did you know that Pro Tools used to be a free program that you could just use? And they started farming it out and locking it up and making the LE version sus and the HD version so expensive. And you can copy and paste your faders now though, so that's a relief. And you can solo tracks. You can solo them because that's awesome. Because who doesn't like solos in their music? Now you can do it. You get a new reverb. That's all right. You can unleash your creativity with multiple times more processing power than ever before. That's not even a sentence. There's something wrong with the structure. It's confusing. I think maybe it's upsetting because it says nothing. There's a lot of words saying nothing. I particularly like that it starts with unleash, like a dog. Who did let the dogs out, Avid? I don't know. Add epic numbers of virtual instruments and effects until you run out of DSP in your computer. Epic numbers. How does anyone at Avid or Pro Tools think that 128 is an epic number? It is less than $2 in pennies. How do you think that's epic? You don't know what it means. You just saw that on Twitter hashtag or trending and you just took it from 5 years ago or something. Unrivaled sound quality and powerful 64-bit performance to handle bigger mixes. This should also have parentheses that says finally after it because Pro Tools really dragged their heels getting to 64-bit and now they're here. And I wonder if the 32-bit plugins work. I bet they don't. Play HD video right in the Pro Tools timeline without transcoding. That's a thing that I'm pretty sure it it has been doing for years, because when I worked in a film studio, we played those videos right into Pro Tools, so that's cool that it's new. Oh, maybe it's not new. Maybe they're just like, these are things that we can do. We have faders. And last but not least, you can polish your mixes with 75, 64-bit, our proprietary format, virtual instruments, and effects. I don't know how I'm gonna polish any mixes with your virtual instruments. That doesn't even make sense. Polishing is mixing, writing is, but whatever, it's fine. I'll polish the shit with your bass line. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, anyway, this has been my rant on Pro Tools. I own it, but I'm not happy about it.